Hey, Spaceman here. It's
No, it's
time
not.
for the D and also the D.
Session 3.
Nailed it.
So, last time you guys got a little side mission from the rare trinkets shop to go off and potentially get a discount on that cool book that you're interested in.
I roll for existential crisis. What is the meaning of life?
Crit 20.
42.
Yeah, you got 42. And Zach was also asking around the black market on the known thieves of the last century.
That's a lot of thieves, probably.
Yeah, well, like the famous ones.
You're not very good if you're famous, though.
Just the cool ones, though.
Well, like after the fact.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So do we want to start off with there, Zach, or do you want to go back to the elven lady and get your little side quest?
Yeah. What can she tell me about the criminals from 100 years ago? Were there any famous outlaws or mercenary groups or crime organizations?
Okay, so these are the guys down in the black market, not the elf
okay.
lady.
I thought.
So they can recall several. They probably pry you for a couple coins just to kind of.
I think we're
See
still
if
on
we
the overworld map here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's
How
fine.
did we get Thundercaller on the map?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Thundercaller.
You can drag your token from your thing.
Yeah. All right. So some of the big ones that they mention: Adabon, which was a male dragonborn rogue.
Hold on, let me go to a place where I can write notes on this.
Yeah.
Where would I do that? Okay, here we go. All right.
I feel like they do need a-
Adabon?
Mm-hmm. Adabon.
Okay.
Yep. So he's a dragonborn. All right. Krakens are okay.
Gotta make him yawn, though.
He looks like really thrilled to be. He's like, oh, what a fucking time to be alive. I'm a kraken, bitches.
Yeah, I'm in this giant ocean. I'm eating
And
ships.
there it is.
I go to the gym and I work out really good.
Lines.
All right,
Oh,
what?
they're tentacles.
This is a weird kraken, man.
Spewing acid all over the land
Okay.
from the sea.
Anyway,
Sick.
the maturity of the Titanizer.
There's Titans, or you ignorant prick.
Titanizer now.
Now you're the Titanizer. You
No,
gotta live
the
with that.
Titans since the internet started.
Yeah, but now it's the Titanizer.
This is a Titan.
Got a silent eye.
I can't. Why is this so funny?
Alright, anyway. Famous Thieves of the Last Century, Part 2.
Famous
Unket.
Titans. See.
Who was a dwarven rogue. Which is Unkekt.
Okay.
Then, let's see. Elior?
El Elior.
Yeah. It's Elior, which was an elven rogue.
What were they sort of famous for?
So Abaddon Adabon was a bronze dragonborn. He kind of had good instincts and knew when the heck to get out of dodge, so he avoided a lot of issues. Unket used his dwarven skills with stone and other manufactured things to be really good at like picking locks and mechanisms.
Whereabouts does he hail from? Like where?
These were just famous guys from like 100 years ago that were in the city that stole stuff.
Okay,
The hell,
so
Mike?
they're not alive anymore.
Some of them may or may not still be alive.
But like,
Castle is under siege.
would my Goliath clan have any ties to that dwarven clan?
Probably not. These guys were pretty local to Eastspire, so because like Zach was just asking around, like who were a bunch of thievy dicks like 100 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Elior was really good at long-ranged combat. So he's kind of like a sniper.
Okay.
And then there was a tiefling named Eukodos, which is Eucodos. And he was a mage that made use of his familiar, which was a dire rat, and other spells to kind of help him get through.
What the hell are you drawing?
Familiar to me in any way?
Nothing stands out to you now.
Alright.
These are just like the few guys, these guys down the black market would be like, oh yeah, tales over, a couple drinks of the good old days.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Then I take it the rest of us go back to the shop, which I'm sure I have a name for somewhere in my notes.
Are we in town? Like, are we in Eastspire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just figured I'd give you guys the world map rather than the same tavern image every time. Because we're going to move off to another map in a minute, but we have this little side thingy.
Okay.
So there was... Oh, yeah. Serenday's Oddities. So, if you go back to the elven lady at the tower shop, Mike's getting way too into drawing
What
this.
the hell? Like, what? Is that a Pokemon's?
So,
So in town, is there any like kind of druidy area, or do they like not even know about druids there?
I'm sure they're aware of druids, but there's not a whole lot of green space within the city, which I think was part of your motivation for coming there. Like, some people might have like a couple little window planters, or there may be like a garden in some people's courtyards, but like that's about. There's no like long parks or anything.
They're dwarves. They like
A single
stone.
tear runs down my cheek for the fact that
A single tear.
But yeah, you guys wanted to go to follow up on Serenday's
Yeah.
offer to come by tomorrow. So
Yeah,
you
we,
guys go by the shop, and she requests that you guys intercept a trader that's coming into the city under the name of Wolfa. When he comes into the city to trade his goods, she wants you guys to try to get the best stuff from his cart, and she's going to give you a writ of 2,000 gold to use as her representatives in the dealing. If you look over the document that she has you guys like sign, essentially it's well formulated, official. And it's pretty much just like a contract that she's willing to pay up to 2,000 gold or whatever's agreed upon, and you guys are like her mediators in the purchase.
don't give it to me because I am by far not charismatic.
I'll do it.
So
I'll do it.
her deal with you guys is essentially the better stuff that you guys come back with, the better discount she'll give to the group. That way she doesn't have to leave the shop, and
Do 5-finger discounts count?
she does not answer that question.
No, like if I hold up 5 fingers and I'm like, this many.
That's.
She
I don't
goes,
think that's how discounts.
That's your hand.
Is 2,000 all we're gonna get? I think we deserve a little more. You're hiring us because you need our services.
She's giving you 2,000 to get the best first crack at what he's got.
You're hiring us. We don't need you. You need us.
Now you need a discount.
We need a discount so we can buy the thing. All about owl cats, if I remember correctly.
All about owl hybrids.
Yeah.
Shh. I'm working.
I'm all about that bass.
Listen. I roll high from my persuasion.
Yeah, and she understands. She's like, you want more, but that's all I'm willing to do for today's deal.
Can I
Or is it?
Does she do paintings like artwork?
Does she what?
Do artwork?
She has some artwork to sell. She doesn't do it herself.
Is one of them an owl cat hanging off of a line saying "Hang in there"?
I do not think that particular meme poster is scrawled out anywhere in the shop.
Oh, lame.
It's not a meme, though.
Can I get one of a guy eating a hot dog that says courage?
I think we need more money. As a dwarf, I need gold to stew my creative juices. Get the best performances.
She points out that she already drafted up this contract and that it's not even real money. It's just a writ of purchase.
I'm telling her I
and
need
this other
actual
guy.
gold.
And she's telling you no. She needs gold to pay for that book.
Oh, okay, so I can naturally crit.
Yeah, but you're not really deceiving her. She already had this whole thing planned out for like a day.
Oh, my deception is that I need gold.
And she had no intention of ever giving you gold to make this deal.
But now I need gold.
That's great, but you're not going to get it from her.
Then why am I working here?
For the book about owl creatures.
I don't give a shit about owl creatures.
Yeah, but that's what we need.
That's what the rest of the party is here for.
Says you.
No, I'm here for that. You're here for that. You're here for that. I'm pointing, but you guys can't see it.
Raise your hand. You're here for that.
My hand is
My
raised.
hand's up.
Really? Just 2 people?
Oh no!
Yeah.
So then,
We're all
Brandon,
physically raising hands, but it's quiet because it's over chat.
that's
Pretty much.
the funny part. That's the joke.
Ha! I get it. It is a joke. Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
That was
Right,
funny,
anyway,
fellow humans.
So we wanted to get the book. Do you want not to get the book?
Are you singing or?
I'm playing bagpipes.
Okay.
All right.
We're having a serious conversation, and you're playing bagpipes.
Really well, too.
Okay, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, nor was it asked for as a role. So yeah, that's pretty much like she has. This is her bailiwick. She's like, I didn't want to close the shop. She wants to get an early start on this guy's goods because he usually comes in with some good stuff. And so if you guys can go get her some good stuff and bring it back, she'll give you guys a discount.
We'll probably get you some good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We are pretty good at stuff.
Yep. So she explains that Wolfa is a narrow-faced, blonde-haired man with blue eyes. He usually has a black cloak.
So are any of us rogues?
I'm a rogue.
Do we want to try to steal this?
Nah.
Not really.
No.
Okay.
So you guys gonna go and intercept his wagon?
Maybe intercept isn't the right word.
Well, it's more of a. She says if you guys can get to him before he sets up shop.
Yeah.
So why does she doesn't want to deal with them just because she doesn't want to leave her shop? Sorry, I kind of missed that.
So she's running the shop pretty much by herself today. So she's as a way to kind of help each other's back. You guys want a discount? She wanted to go check out what this guy got, so she's like, all right, you guys can go do a first pass. And depending on what you guys get me, I'll give you a discount.
Okay, got it.
Alright, I got a quick question. I know it's been a while, but who did we do the sewer job for?
The city guard.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. It's been a while since our last game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we spoke to them afterwards, right? We
Yeah.
didn't come directly here, right?
No. Yeah, we talked to them. We got our request reward.
Got our dollar bills, y'all. Okay.
$1 bills.
And I realized I also hate aberrations. Like a lot.
That's fair.
But yeah, anyway. Let's go do this shit.
Okay.
Let's go find the guy.
About some stuff.
So as we get over to the market area, make perception checks to find the dude.
Perception!
Pretty good on the DM's part. We'll let you guys roll as well.
I doubt that was very good on that.
Nope, I see dick. What?
I see a shadow. It's a very important shadow.
So apparently the rogue is the only one who notices this little cart that's coming in, laden with goods, with a small group of bodyguards. Kind of points it out to the rest of the group.
I play the song of attracting this man.
Okay. Zach, what's the D4 for?
That was for my false life.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, so you guys eventually find your way over to this little cart burdened with goods and a group of bodyguards. How do you guys want to approach them?
I guess the bard's handling it.
So we get background music. And he's playing bagpipes.
I can accompany this with actual music that I found.
Don't. Please don't.
I guess I can do the talking. I technically have a high charisma score.
What are we doing? What am I trying to get from this guy?
Right now you're trying to get him to stop and sell to you.
Hey,
We
tradesman, stop and sell to me.
Success.
We'll give you gold.
We're like kids trying to call down an ice cream truck.
I have paper that
What
is
is
not
this
backed by actual gold.
What does this wagon look like?
So it looks like probably what a normal caravaner or tradesman's caravan would look like. He's coming from inland, so he's got a bunch of different goods, and it's kind of bolted down with like a tarp over it. He's got a couple guards around the cart that look pretty weary and like they want to go home. But they see you guys running up. They're kind of like, ah, crap.
We know his name.
Wolfa.
Wolfa.
Wolfa?
Wolfa.
Okay. Ah, Wolfa, I heard you're in town.
Who are you?
My name is Daroth Goldroom.
So he ignored the bard, is what you're saying?
His guards pretty much tried to intercept you because you just came randomly running up like, hey man, sell to me!
Yeah, playing music and being polite and stuff.
And you're with a group of people, and you only rolled your performance, so as far as I was concerned, all you've done is play bagpipes. There you go, you got his attention. How do you always roll well?
Because I'm awesome.
I'm blanking on who the name of the woman we're representing again. Sorry.
Serenday.
Yeah, Serenday.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. I'm the one who's shitty with names.
No,
I have like an 8 intelligence, so I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
I actually
Talking about real life, but okay.
I'm the one that doesn't give a shit about anything.
So Serenday knows this guy and is friends with him? That was or at least like...
She's done dealings with him in the past.
Okay. A friend of ours, Serenday, said you might have some stuff worth buying.
I pushed this ghoul out of the way.
You push what?
The ghoul. The undead guy.
Yeah. That is a...
The dude that I always use vicious mockery on.
Is that that guy?
Your friend.
I push him out of the way and start talking to the tradesmen. And I'm all flourishing and flowery and verbose. Talking about trades and goods and magical and mystical items.
Alright. Well, in the meantime, Zach, make a will save.
A will save?
Yeah.
Wisdom, you mean?
Yeah, wisdom save.
I did.
Alright, you do whatever the hell you want to do. I have no control what you want to...
Do I sense that someone was trying to... Oh. Interesting. Am I seeing lights?
You're not necessarily seeing lights, it's more of the bard just shoved you and you're a very ornery
I
undead.
didn't shove him.
Gotcha.
You just said you pushed him out of the way.
Yeah, I pushed him out of the way. I didn't shove him. Shove is a hostile action.
Okay.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
He gentle pushed him.
You gently caressed him
I
out of the
coaxed
way.
him out of the way.
Mid-sentence, but okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Who could raise a fist of anger to... What's my fucking name again? Kendall Basley.
What's my fucking...
I'm Doug. Okay, what do you want from me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a Terminator Dragon Man might, but
No,
Anyway.
fuck that. I quelled the beast of an interdimensional being, okay?
Okay.
That's fair.
Anyway, does the guy respond when I, let him know that we're here from the elf and we want to buy some stuff?
More importantly, does he respond when I interact with him?
he perked up at her name, and with Mike's roll, somehow he finds it very funny and endearing that this guy is so enamored into getting to his goods that he just shoved his friend out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I play a little jingle on my bagpipes. Wheelie wheelie wee-doo.
He's like, I'm not even sure bagpipes should make that noise, but okay.
Yeah, cool. Hey, first, let us break the ice with a drink. And I pull out... Bam! Oh, wait. Bam! That bottle that I stole from that guy in that back alley, black market.
That bottle?
Yeah, this it was super good alcohol, right? Wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure you grabbed like roofies.
No, there was the other guy. He was gonna fight me. Remember?
Oh yeah, he stole his wine.
I didn't steal anything. I made a deal with him.
Sure. Okay.
I'm not a thief. Don't insult my dwarvish integrity.
All right. Well, the guy will be willing to take a drink with you.
I want to stress that, like, I totally sleight of hand the shit out of this. Like, it appears in my hands. I'm playing the bagpipes one moment, and the next moment I have a drink poured for him.
And he's a little surprised that he'll take it from you.
Yes.
And he drinks.
Yes, we drink together.
And then after a couple sips, he's like, all right, well, let's be underway quickly so I can sell down my cart for the night and send my guards home. They're weary
Yes,
from the road.
absolutely. We're here for the good items, and I stop and whisper to everybody else, oh, what in the hells are we here for? I wasn't paying attention.
Just whatever just find some nice shit that the lady probably wants.
I don't know who the lady is. I wasn't paying attention.
The elf
Pick
lady.
out
We
something
just
that looks nice, and I will convince him to give it to us.
Rare books and art.
One art, please.
So she collects all sorts of weird shit. But yeah,
Is there
this
any
guy
hentai?
has... He's not aware of what that term means.
You know, like, is there anything of some sort of sea creature with many tentacle arms, voluptuously attacking some sort of ladylike figure?
what?
Because that's kind of weird, right? You know, it's probably a wide-eyed elf maiden, if you will.
I don't think the Eastern influences in this part of the world.
I never said anything about Eastern influences. Way to be presumptuous.
You're presumptuous.
I'm literally not.
Uh,
So,
are we gonna buy stuff from this
are
guy
we
or what?
following him to his location?
Well, it's pretty much like he's pulling his cart over and letting you guys get an initial look through what's stacked up in there.
yeah,
What does he have in there?
what's nice? What's cool? I use my dwarven abilities, stone cunning. Yes.
Well, don't you guys also have
Why
bonus?
don't you just use perception like a normal freaking character?
What are you talking about?
I use my dwarven perception.
There's a rock in there. I don't know.
What's good?
I use my Goliath perception.
What happened to my proficiencies?
I'll thumb through the books and see if there's anything interesting, either for Sarah and Day or maybe anything I find interesting.
Bam! What's
Yeah.
there?
All right. So between... Well, let
Oh,
me
I
roll
haven't
mine.
rolled shit. Hold on.
I do like stone cunning. Where is it?
I
It's
see
history.
everything.
Oh yeah. Wow.
All right.
I use my not Witcher eyes.
Apparently, your not Witcher eyes allow you to go through a Tetris-like stacking of things and easily catalog what's in there.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
What stands out?
can I like pull out one thing? I'm like, hey, what's this? And then have the entire thing collapse.
I'd prefer you didn't.
What's
I
this
think it's
button
better
do?
stacked than that.
That's what makes it so funny.
I'm pretty sure he would not find it funny.
I mean, he's already been drinking with me. He's my friend.
He's had like 3 sips of wine. But okay, let me
With the
move on to
dwarf.
what's actually there. There's a lot of shit on this cart. So I'll do by category, and then you guys tell me what category you want to know more about.
Alcohol.
So there's trinkets, which are all sorts of weird stuff. They'd probably be the equivalent of like the trinkets you get when you make character creation if you want.
Bullshit.
There are ciphers, which are typically like one-off magic items, or they do something really weird.
Gay.
Some common, more normal magic items.
Pointy-eared shit.
A bunch of different tomes.
Not
And
written
then
in
there's
stone.
some stuff that he claims are one-off magic items that cannot be found anywhere else.
Dildos.
No.
I'm pretty confident he's right. I think they're probably dildos.
Yeah, see, somebody like it.
Okay.
You've earned yourself a negative mockery.
Does he have any, does he have any fidget spinners?
No. Nobody has fidget spinners.
Hold on, I'm gonna look what's in the trinkets. See if there's
Because
anything.
anyone with a fidget spinner just dies.
After you look through the trinkets,
It's cursed.
what's in the one-off magic items?
Okay, hold on. There's a wooden ocarina, a small bronze box inlaid with agate of a gnome queen, which I guess would be like a fidget box, but nothing like a fidget spinner.
We could try to get a dwarven fidget spinner.
I was
It
mostly
weighs
kidding.
55 pounds and it hurts to use it.
And it only spins one revolution. That's it.
Is it just an axe?
Yes.
It's
So
like
let's see.
It's an
It's
advanced
a
ninja star.
tri-axe. Tri-bladed axe.
I will tell you guys what he says these things are, but you might have to roll Arcana or something
Yeah.
else to see if you think they do what they do. So he has a one-off potion that he says you guys probably don't want. It's some weird chthonic transformation.
I don't want to turn into a great one.
I kind of do.
For the kinky dwarf over there's a rod of chains.
Nope.
That's all you, buddy.
I really don't want to get rotted today.
It's for rotting other people.
I'm not into sounding.
Wait, did he say rod of chains or
Yep.
a rotting chains?
A rod of chains.
What, it like
Um,
shoots him out or something?
He has a couple scrolls. He has. Excellent. The Wand of Curing.
Is that for like curing steak or something?
Exactly.
Give me that shit.
And then Gauntlets of Swift Armor. Are the weird, unique things that he has.
Well, let me Arcana on that fucking curing wand. That sounds
Alright.
awesome.
Arcana it, 'cause this is totally up a Watcher's bailiwick.
Do I know a thing?
You look at it, and he's talking you up on what it does, and you think he's right. That it has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge and instantly preserve all non-magical meat within a 5-foot radius, transforming pork into ham, etc.
Oh, that's
The wander
awesome.
gains any expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, it may turn itself into a smoked sausage.
I want it.
Yeah, that's awesome. We gotta get that for the lady.
I take out my alchemy jug.
Actually, how much is that wand? I might just want to buy that.
He's willing to part with it for 500 gold.
I think I can do that.
Bullshit.
Oh no, I can't do that.
If you ask me, I will chalk him down. He's already my bud.
I got like 200 gold, man.
You can try persuading him.
Yeah.
200 easy.
Are you persuading?
No, I don't know any of that. This is out of character.
Oh. It's like, hey, dwarf
You
man.
did an Arcana check. I don't knowledge you. Your
Hey.
brain.
Hey, dwarf man.
Yes.
I wanna buy this thing. It cures meat. It's amazing, but it's too expensive.
It cures meat.
It cures meat. It's a magic meat curing wand. It's
I like meat.
Yeah, this is amazing. We need this for the party, for the future.
We need it for us.
Yeah,
My alchemy jug.
yeah. We can cure the meat from your jug.
No. We do stuff for the meat we cure.
Yes,
Like mayonnaise.
we can make sandwiches.
Yes. Okay.
I'm so confused by this conversation.
Come on. All right. He wants 500 gold for it, but I don't have 500 gold.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah. Talk to him.
Sir, I would like to purchase this rod cure meat stick.
So it's a wand of curing.
Yeah, the meat wand.
Yes, I was telling your friend I was hoping to get 500 gold for it.
Oh, I'm hoping to get less than that. We're friends now. You took a drink with a dwarf.
So that works.
I should have known
Yeah.
that.
The dwarf wants to have a drink with you. It means you're friends. I mean, clearly.
You're gonna roll persuasion.
Why would I need to persuade him? I already told him he's my friend.
He needs more convincing.
Because
to part
that's how
with gold.
D&D works.
I already persuaded him.
You persuaded him for one thing. This whole little mini game is persuasion, deception.
I still have my unearthly chorus on, I think.
So he's willing to come down a little bit. Brent, do you want to try any of your charisma?
I'll just make it worse. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm just like, that's too much.
I pat this not witcher on the back, and I'm like, hey, come on, give him a smile and a wink and a nod, and tell him you'll give him a good deal.
All right, let's see how this goes. This is gonna be
So-
terrible.
By pat you on the back, I mean I jump up and slap you on the shoulder. You're taller than me.
Yeah. It's like,
There you go.
See? I told you. And then I elbow you in the ribs.
sweet.
So I'm guessing you kind of convince him that having a blade of Balinor indebted to him, and that you would tell your brethren to keep an eye out for him on the road.
Yes.
He's willing to knock it down to what you got.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I got 215.
So he'll take it for 200, so you have plenty for a beer tonight.
Awesome. That I'm gonna have with this fucking cured meat that I'm gonna make out of everything.
Yeah, you're just gonna jerk everything.
Oh, I'm. That's gross, but
How much are you paying?
200.
200 exactly.
Yeah.
I will give you 50 of my golds.
Sweet.
So now you only have to pay 150 of your golds.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Tonight we dine on meat, gentlemen.
Oh, so we're not spending your golds. Okay.
Yeah, he bought it for himself.
No, he bought it for me.
It's for the party.
No, it's for me.
I-
It's for us. Us two only. Nobody else gets
Okay.
it. There's only so much meat to go around. And dwarves eat all of it.
It's like, man, hey, I'm pretty good at this hunting thing. I can get us a ton
you
of
should
meat.
kill. What is it that you hate? Monsters or,
Yeah.
or beasts?
Well,
They're
monstrosities, yeah,
Yes,
mostly.
kill a monster. We should kill a monstrosity together. Or first, I should. Here's what we should do. This is a perfect, foolproof, absolutely brilliant plan. First, we will find a monstrosity with your not witcher hunting tracking skills. You will mark it, okay? Then you'll fade into the shadows with your roguelike cunning and stealthing, because whatever, I don't care. Just hide. And then I will go up to this monstrosity and use my dwarven charisma to befriend the fuck out of it. Okay? He'll become my best bud. We'll go on drinks. We'll have drinks together. We'll go get laid. We'll have hentai parties. I'll share alcohol with it, and then it'll grow to trust me. And then after that, I kill it, and you cure all of its meat.
Okay.
The sense of betrayal will make the meat taste absolutely divine.
Okay. I think I can work with that.
We should probably buy a thing for that lady.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yep.
Yeah, I got
where's
this.
Serendipity? She wants something really cool. What's your coolest thing here, sir?
Do you have
Uh,
these things written down somewhere, Dave?
huh?
Do you have a list of these things written down somewhere?
Yeah, in front of me.
You didn't write it on a thing you could give to all of us?
No, because I'm kind of having you guys workshop this.
Okay.
All right, I want to.
What's the shiniest thing?
I asked him, what's the coolest thing here?
Yeah, and I'm looking through. Hold on.
Like, literally, what is the coolest thing? I mean, objectively and subjectively. Like, what is considered the coolest thing? And I want to know what he thinks is the coolest thing.
And shiniest.
Yeah.
I
Hold
know a thing
on.
or two about shinies. Hey, pause for 1 second. Like, literally 1 second.
Okay.
All right.
That was 1 second.
Pause.
So he has some pretty sweet books, which is what he's really happy about. Other things you guys might be happy with are some of the ciphers, which are like once a week items.
Huh.
There's one that'll heal someone fairly substantially. Of the other cool things, he thought the gauntlets of swift armor and the rod of chains were pretty sweet.
What was the swift armor doing?
So it's a pair of bronze gauntlets that you attune to a suit of scale mail, and you can don that armor as a swift action.
Neat.
Yeah.
How much is that?
He'd be willing to get rid of those for 200.
What's the most expensive thing he has?
Hold on. One of them is probably the scroll of absorption.
Does this help with drugs or
No.
alcohol? To absorb alcohol into my bloodstream more efficiently.
It has none of those effects.
Well, what's it do?
That, use your reaction to absorb a spell that targets you, and it will absorb the spell onto itself and inscribe it onto the scroll, which then can be used as a scroll later on.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. How much is it?
He wants like 40,000 gold for that.
40,000? What is he? Yeah, tell him he can suck a dick for
No.
40,000.
You asked him what his most expensive thing was.
It's specifically yours.
No, I don't want him anywhere near my dick. I'm a faggot, okay?
The other thing he has that's fairly expensive is the Broom of Flying.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
typical witch activity.
I feel like you should.
Oh my god. Can you guys imagine a drunk ass dwarf flying around on a fucking broom?
Guys, don't you hate it when you're blowing a dude and you find out he's a faggot?
Hey,
Easy there.
we're on the internet, man. You can't
That's what
say
she
that
said.
stuff.
I can say whatever I want. Faggot is the all word of the internet.
All right, whatever.
Steve, are you looking through at all these books that are on there?
Yeah. Figured
Make
I'd-
a separate perception check for that. Or an investigation check, whatever you want to make for those two.
Wow, I've been rolling like crap.
You see a bunch of books. Make a perception check as well, just for the sake of... Wow. You see nothing.
You're mad that they're made of trees.
Great, now I roll well.
Alright, you got it. Tharlock, you see of the books. There's a couple cool looking ones. They're usually bound in interesting things like hawthorn plates. There's one that looks like it's written in Infernal. There's some inlaid with platinum.
Hey, Witcher man,
What's up?
what is
I mean, it sounds
what was
like
that
these books are.
librarian lady looking for? Like specifically.
There's one with glass.
She just wanted us to get weird shit she could
Wait,
sell.
there's a glass book.
Like weird.
Book
how?
with glass
Objectively
etched
weird or,
plates in
like,
it.
Subjectively weird.
Dude, that's awesome.
Either.
What's it about?
So this one, if you look through it, is called Netta's Manuscripts. It's a set of etched glass plates contained in a copper coffer. So it comes with a copper like box that it goes into. It has a map of the local area. Several landmarks are drawn in red ink, and has like a bunch of geographical notes and like locations and stuff. And like the interesting thing with the glass is that you can stack them on top of each other and get different layers of detail.
Oh, is it like a treasure map kind of thing?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a treasure map, but it's more of like a cartographer's like manuscript.
Does he have any books with the pages stuck together?
Hold There may or may not be one.
That's gross. So you got the lusty Argonian maid or anything?
Um, if that's what you actually ask him,
no.
no, they're stuck together.
Gross.
I
The
don't think the lady that wants
I don't.
that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or maybe she's into that. I don't know.
The Tome of Transformations is made of hawthorn plates inlaid with pewter. Several of its pages are cemented together with sulfurous pitch.
Huh.
Okay.
Is this
How much are these books?
Depending on the rarity and the materials, he's asking anywhere from 400 to 5,000 gold.
all right? I think we should go for quantity over quality here. We
Yeah.
just buy
Get a
2,001
shit ton of
gold books.
No, we can't carry those.
Bullshit.
Let's get like a couple books and like some other random shit.
All right, he still hasn't told me what the coolest thing there is and what he
He did.
thinks the coolest thing is.
He told us the thing of 40,000 gold.
No, that was the most expensive thing.
It's also the coolest thing.
He's really into this rod of chains. Like you're kind of wondering what he's into until he explains what it does. So that, in its normal form, is a plain rod of iron. You can use a bonus action to transform the rod into a chain shirt, a flail, or a 10-foot chain. And it lasts for 1 hour until you use its property again.
Huh. That's weird.
How much are you charging for it?
You would do that for 1,000.
I'll give him 500.
Make a persuasion check.
Excuse
Make
me.
a perception check.
Persuasion. Unless you want to try to go around. Cool. Yeah, he'll take it for 500.
Yes. All right.
You can also try to tell me that you're going to try to deceive him that it's worthless, or scare him into giving it to you if you want to
You
roll
telling
other
me
stuff.
to lie?
No, I'm just saying you have the
I'm a
options.
dwarf. Dwarves don't lie.
All right, you're just persuading him. You haggled him down. So you
Yes,
got...
good. What's his weirdest book?
Hold on. I'm going to mark Rod of Chains as something you bought for the other lady.
Yeah. So that's like 1,500 gold left from whatever she said.
Yeah.
Where's this writ? I don't actually have it. All I heard was the number 2,000, and I'm assuming
That's all you
how
need to
much I
know.
can spend.
What was your specific question, Mike?
What's the weirdest thing?
Weirdest book, right?
Yes.
There's one book that he cannot get opened.
What is it called?
Buying that, like for a gold.
The title of that one is the Empyrean Codex of Gaeta.
The Imperial Codex of Gatum?
Empyrean Codex of Gaeta.
Who's Gaeta?
Doesn't know.
How much does he want for this book that doesn't open, so can't function as a book?
How old does that book look?
More like a paperweight.
Makes a good doorstop.
So the book is bound in copper plates and has a lock on it. No one's been able to open it yet.
Can I try it?
He
Like
hands
one
it
of
to
those
you.
diaries with a shitty lock on it.
This seems to be a very powerful lock.
Oh man.
Can I sense anything of it?
You're just using your roguish abilities
Oh, I don't have any of those.
or your bardic abilities.
Just in general, Dwarven, Barden, whatever.
You look at it and you're like, this is a pretty damn complicated lock, and you feel like there's more to it than meets the eye.
Like how?
Like, more than just its physicality is keeping it bound.
Let's see. Let's take one of these. Whoops.
Arcana, the first one's what it would have rolled anyway. You think there's something magical about the lock as well.
All right, let me try my thieves' tools.
One of your little spring bar flies off across the square.
God damn it! I mean, gods damn it!
Don't worry, it happens to lots of guys.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't break,
Yeah,
he's gonna go pick it up.
Let me drink some more. Let me try again here. There. Do I have any better luck? Drinking steadies the hands, you see.
Apparently. You feel like you get better purchase with your tools, but this lock still doesn't give up its secrets.
Is anyone here an elf, or does anyone here speak Elvish?
Why don't you seduce the book?
Do I know Elvish? I do.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
I don't know. Assalamu alaikum.
It's me.
Fucking. That's dervish, okay? Alright. Alright, book. Quit being a dick. Made of copper. Dwarves like metal.
Metal.
Open! Help me! Hang
You're
on,
persuading the book.
I have advantage on it.
Yeah. The more you yell at the book, you get an odd sensation that the book is getting angrier.
Well, I'm not angrily yelling at the book. I'm Jerry Maguiring it. I'm like, help me, help you. Your
Yeah.
book, you need to be read. Your whole purpose is to be read and disseminate information to people. You can't do that if you're bound, closed. I'm trying to help you, book.
Yeah. As you're yelling at, like, not yelling necessarily angrily at the book, but as your volume increases, you almost feel the book, like, cinch up.
Huh. We
That's
should.
sweet talking, man.
How much is this book?
This is very interesting.
The guy's willing to get rid of it for 100, considering no one can open it.
All right, I'll give him 50 because nobody can open it. It's a book that doesn't work.
Let me make a contested roll with this dude. What should I do this under?
You want me to persuade again?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do this.
Yeah, you nat 20. So yeah, he'll do it for 50.
All right. 50 seems a little high now that I think about it. All I have is 25. I gave the 50 that I had
Oh, shit.
to this
Well,
other guy.
Well, are
Are
we?
you guys buying it for yourselves or for...
I'm buying this for myself now.
Well, you can have your 50 back then if you want this.
No, that's a dwarf's honor. I gave you that money
Okay.
as a trade. I don't renege. I'm not a reneger, okay?
Well, I'll cover you and you can just owe me then or whatever.
No, shut up.
I'm helping.
Shut up. You're not. All I have is 25 gold now. I just remembered, sir.
And the rest of the party's like, we'll throw in for that. And you're like, no, shut up.
I don't accept charity.
As he's trying.
25 is as low as he wants to go.
Cool, 25. Deal.
All right.
You're gonna have to sweet talk that book.
We're just gonna like we're supposed to get all this shit for the lady, and we're just buying all this weird crap instead.
Yeah. So you guys want to flip through the rest of the books for the lady?
Are there
Yeah.
any books on like plant stuffs?
Hold on. Let me go through them one by one. That way I don't miss anything. So there's a set of scrolls called the Luminous Enchiridion of Anthenius.
The Enchiridion.
The Luminous Enchiridion.
Holy shit!
I got that from a prostitute once.
Make a history check.
Anyone there?
Yeah, anyone.
Oops.
Mike's pretty sure that Enchiridion was a pretty cool word that a lot of authors used recently. So you need to kind of double check what's inside. But that one, the set of scrolls, is bound by a fine chain. It would help those who are interested in historical research. Then there's a heavenly tome of Ukur, which is a folio of parchments contained in an elder box inlaid with iron. It has a magical lock on it, but Wolfo knows how to open it. There's that Tome of Transformations, which has a couple pages stuck together. The
Gross.
Oral Pose slates. It's a bunch of slates bound by leather cords. has a bunch of information on cartography and navigating by the stars. The Picado Incunabul. Holy God, that's a crappy word.
The chupacabra?
Didn't you make it?
Incunabulum.
Kuna Matata.
Yeah. It's written in Infernal. That's why it's hard to pronounce.
Hakuna chupacabra.
Does he have any druidic books?
What?
What's that one that said helped with history? Wouldn't that be good for a librarian?
Maybe.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
The book that's written in Infernal. What does it say? The title? Because I actually have Infernal.
There's fiery runes on the inside when you can read Infernal. It looks like it's made out of a monster's hide. And it looks like it's a bunch of, like, demonic fairy tales.
That actually sounds kind of awesome.
That's Hell's Bible, man.
I say
Or
we
like
get that.
the Brothers Grimm Hell Edition.
Brutal.
I say we get that for the store. How much is that, Wolfa?
He'd be willing to let that go for 400 gold.
200 gold, you say?
He said 400.
250, you say?
400 is awfully steep for a book. Very few people can actually read.
Are you trying to rip us off with a 20 intimidation?
23
See, that's what I
persuasion.
want. So between the two of you guys talk him down to 250.
She-
Back up to 350.
You guys good with 250?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that history book that you said will help with history? That
The
will probably help the lady
Enchiridion.
who's a librarian.
The set of scrolls, the Luminous Enchiridion of Anthenius.
How much is that?
That one is probably closer to 1,000.
Is that the map one? Sorry, no.
This is the history.
The history one, right? Yeah.
Any druidic ones?
That's not good.
Hold on, I'm looking down.
She wanted weird things. Weird.
We should do like one expensive thing with her money too, and then
Yeah.
like a bunch of like smaller things maybe.
That 20 to find a weird item.
Mike, looking through all the books, because I'm skipping down a little bit. There's one that may interest both Jeff and Steve, which is another Enchiridion, but it's of Kroon. And it's written in Elvish, and it has an elm box inlaid with platinum.
But is it weird?
I guess we'll flip through it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Steve, make a intelligence or investigation check.
I can't roll above
Jeez,
an 8
dude.
tonight. Except on rolls that don't matter.
Did you say this
Wow.
was in Elvish? Let me check this shit out. Boop.
There you go.
Everyone can roll well except for Steve.
Yeah, poor Steve. This looks relevant to ancient elven druidic rituals and other secrets of elven kind.
Sweet.
How much are you looking for that?
He would like about 500 for it.
200? This one is one of mine.
He's like, well, since you guys are buying so much today, why don't you, Steve, give me a persuasion or whatever you want to make for a charisma-based check.
Not great.
He's
Oh
like,
no!
because Mike still has advantage because of his stupid chorus.
Stand behind him and just smile.
He's like, maybe I'll let it go for 250.
All right.
All right.
How much of our gold have we spent by now? Of our 2,000?
We've only gotten like one thing for her so far, right?
Two. Spent less than 1,000.
Okay.
750 total so far.
Yes.
Okay.
What was the
Trying
thing
to
that
find
was?
out what the weirdest thing is.
Wasn't there a thing that was like 1,000?
That
we
was
thought
the
about
scrolls. That would
Yeah,
help
the
with
scrolls of
history.
history.
Oh, right.
We could find something that's like 4,000 and then get a good deal on it.
What about the map like book that was all glass and stuff? Was that how much was that?
Hold on. And yes, Steve, I'll do that for you after. What's GM roll? Is it GR?
Yeah, GR or GM roll.
And you do.
I didn't know
slash
GR worked.
GM,
I always do
right?
GM roll. I'm so mad that that's a thing.
That one he wants 300 gold for.
All right, so I give him a spiel about how I know it was mass produced in the city, and I really don't think that that is the price. This should be way cheaper. This is like a 50 gold book tops.
Oh my god.
Wow, that actually worked. He's looking it over again, and he's kind of questioning like whether these glass plates could have been like mass produced.
I explained to him like the dwarven technique that was involved, like in vague terms.
And then he looks a little embarrassed, like you've convinced him with that 23. And he's like, all right, but it still is, copper and glass, and it's very heavy. Maybe 75 gold.
All right, I guess I can deal with that. Sure.
All right, and that's going for her, right? Or do you want it?
No, that's for her. Yeah.
Okay.
What about that history scrolls? Those gay scrolls.
He wanted 1,000 for those.
Yeah, I'm just not getting 1,000.
Well, you're not getting no scrolls.
Bullshit, I'm not.
Jesus.
All right, 25 persuasion. He says, maybe 750.
Maybe less than that. How much business are we giving you? I bought a book that you can't even fucking read, sir. Of my own hard-earned golds. You know how precious gold is to a dwarf?
Almost as precious as booze.
Almost as precious as alcohol, I say, as I drink the last of the bottle that I produced at the beginning of this meeting.
We've been here like 10 minutes, man.
He's getting
I
a little
have a
slurry.
problem. Shut up. What are you, my therapist?
Nah.
He offers 700, saying Anthenius was a great historian, and his notes in these scrolls are.
Gimdall was a great bard and trader, as is Wolfen. What's your name again? Wolfa? Wolfa! Yeah, Wolfa the Magnificent. I'm a bard. I can make you go down in history, okay? Do you want to live forever? I pull out my quill and tome of blank pages and say, I'm writing an epic.
Writing an epic on it, Wolfa.
No, just our journeys. Wolfa is a character in the story.
It still offers 700 because you have a counter
Wolfa
offer.
doesn't want to be Wolfa the Magnificent and then rather be Wolfa the Corpulent, that can make that happen.
What's your counter offer to 700?
All right, let's go with 650.
Sold.
That's reasonable and fair for this garbage.
And that's for the lady there.
Yeah, it's for the lady.
Yeah.
I don't read scrolls. Dwarves don't use scrolls.
You just chisel them in stone.
We use tomes.
Some of these random items I rolled are hilarious.
Such as?
One of the other scrolls he has from his one-off magic items came from a weird tribe deep within the centers of the Bladed Mountains. And it's a scroll of peculiar abjuration. And it's for 24 hours after reading the scroll, you have advantage on saving throws against being pushed over the edge of a volcanic precipice.
That is oddly specific.
Yeah, it's super specific.
You know how useful that is?
It's great if you're fighting on a volcano.
Yeah, it's more of a conversation piece.
How much is it?
He'd be willing to let that go for 100.
100 for this very specific thing?
Hey, if you're near the edge of a volcano, it's worth a lot more than
How many
that.
volcanoes have you ever been to, sir?
He points to the dwarven keep that's just over yonder.
Literally a volcano.
All
Does
right,
it have to
that's-
be an active volcano?
No, it doesn't say so.
Oh shit.
How big does the volcano need to be?
It just needs to be a volcanic precipice.
Can it be like a student's science fair project volcano?
He's not sure.
What if you're fighting a guy who hits you with a technique that's called the volcano strike or something?
He's pretty sure that it requires some sort of
Literal
Act-
trans-
geographic location.
Actual volcano. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What if you're in a house or a mansion that's called the volcanic precipice, like a bar, and somebody wants to shove you out the window?
He's unsure. He doubts it'll work.
Well, if you ever start a bar, you have your name, the Volcanic Precipice. That sounds like an awesome bar.
Or band name.
Or a band name. We are the Volcanic Precipice!
Scandinavian.
Also, just because I think this is hilarious, the Scroll of the Apprentice Artificer. The scroll contains information and incantations necessary to make a Scroll of the Apprentice Artificer. To decipher and use the scroll, you must be a spellcaster. Creating a new scroll requires 1 day and supplies costing 1 gold. Once you finish creating your new scroll, the original scroll is consumed in eldritch flames. Your new scroll becomes a Scroll of the Apprentice Artificer when the ashes of the original scroll are sprinkled on it.
What?
It's a scroll of making another scroll of this exact scroll.
What?
How much is it?
He'll sell that for 10.
Wait, is that like infinite?
Yeah, you spend costs a gold every time you do it, but it's supposed to be like a teaching tool.
How much is left to our cap?
Anybody?
So far, we've bought the Rod of Chains for 500, that demon, that book with the infernal title for 250, and then I think there was a book that had like glass plates in it. I think that
The
was
Enchiridion.
All right. Let's get this volcano scroll, this burning scroll, and some other stuff, and this guy will give us a group discount because we're buying a bunch of shit all at once. He still hasn't told me like what he thinks is the coolest item and what is objectively the coolest item.
He thought the Rod of
The
Chains was pretty
is
sweet.
cool, but what's objectively the coolest? What
Like
is the most
actually
popular?
cold?
Huh?
The most popular? I mean, the Broom of Flying is always a big, crowd pleaser. Some of the ciphers that he finds are pretty cool. Like, people like them because they regenerate after a week. There's a Rosewood Idol that when you throw it at someone, heals them 4d8 hit points once a week.
Once a week.
Mm-hmm.
So this is wooden idol, you just chuck at someone and it heals them.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, hey, I feel better.
Yep.
What are his guards doing?
They're pretty much just kind of like middling around right now. They're pretty much waiting for you to be done so they can bring the cart to like a storage place overnight and they can go home.
basically where those people walk in about 5 minutes before the store closes.
Pretty much.
Fuck 'em.
We're those guys. Hey, we're giving them a lot of money, so He's got 6 kids to feed or something, right?
Got 5 kids.
So what was there for trinkets then?
Trinkets. If you look through this kind of pile of random crap, there's a bronze holy symbol of a god none of you recognize. A winged spider that's been preserved in amber. A leaden box that contains a glowing crystal inside. A quill made from the feather of a griffin.
He has. Does he have like? Is it an actual box of trinkets?
He has like a bunch of little trinkets scattered in his cart that are in like little boxes and sacks that he's pulling out.
Is there like an actual box of things though? Like I want to reach in and just grab something at random.
Go ahead and roll at random. Roll me a d8.
And also, what's the story on that glowing crystal?
You find a wooden ocarina.
Ocarina or Orcarina?
I try to play it.
You play it. It makes cool noise. You notice whatever little birds that were near you have fled the area after playing that.
Awesome.
So it's an ocarina that makes birds fly away?
It's a bird whistle.
How much is this?
He wants 15 gold.
10.
Sure. Is that for yourself or for the lady?
For the lady with the scrolls that we did.
Okay.
How much?
Let's just get her all of the trinkets.
Yeah. Seems
Well,
like-
first I want to know about that glowing crystal. It was green, right?
I just said glowing. I think it's a white glowing crystal within a leaden box. That's
So, Wolfo, what's the story about this crystal?
something that he picked up in his travels. It's a good little desk light at night, as far as he could tell. He's not sure why they need to keep it in a leaden box, though.
Lead.
How much is it?
He's willing to part with that for 12 gold.
10.
I'll give him 10.
All right, he takes 10.
5.
He takes 10.
11.
And is that for yourselves or for the lady?
For me.
Cool. I'm color coding them for my own reference of what's going to her and what's going to you guys.
That's a good idea.
Oh, cool.
Hey, go buy me a bunch of weird shit. We're
Here's-
gonna buy ourselves a bunch of weird shit.
Hey, that guy had a bunch of awesome weird shit.
Then we go back to buy the book with a discount. We don't have any money.
Shit. I got distracted by this wand of curing. This is the greatest invention ever.
And no one else has one as far as you know.
Yeah.
How
Anyway,
long
so we
does
still
it
have a
work?
bunch.
What was that?
I was going to say, we still have a bunch of money because give me a minute and I'll do the exact math, but I don't think we've hit 1,000 gold yet.
Pretty sure we have.
Yeah, I think you missed the Luminous Enchiridion, which I think we went for 650.
Yes.
Yeah, I
It
did.
was 650 on top of 750.
So that's like 1,300?
That's 1400.
1,400, yeah.
So what was
Math
the
is
thing,
hard.
the book that had was 75?
That was the Netta's manuscripts, which was glass.
Ah, okay. Okay, we're at 1,495 spent. So we got
About 500.
Jesus.
Did we even look through the ciphers?
Not
I can
really.
go through those real quick. So there's the idol you throw at someone and it heals them. There is a golden ring engraved with endless spirals that can explode into a burst of spider webs at someone that's thrown at. Um, there's a obsidian, like a fragment of an obsidian sphere that allows a minor version of scrying. There's a silver gauntlet on a leather cord that will give you advantage on an intimidation check.
Ooh.
And then a piece of golden chainmail on a leather cord that would give a +1 to AC until a short rest is taken.
Is there anything that he has no idea what it is?
There's a weird ass key entombed in quartz. He has no idea how the fuck it got there.
Does he know what the key is or what the
Nope.
quartz is? Or does he know anything about it?
Nope, he just knows that here's what looks like quartz and there's a key in there.
Do I know anything about it?
Roll a history check.
Oh, man.
You have some idea, I have no idea what you think it is.
What?
You think it must be very old for quartz to have grown around it.
How much does he want for it?
He wants 12 gold.
He doesn't even know what it is.
Yeah, but it's in his cool little trinkets thing. That's like what he's...
12 gold's pretty good.
You never tell the man that's selling stuff that the stuff he has is good.
Well, I'm saying that out of character.
You do if you're playing good cop, bad cop. The good cop has to be all like, hey, this stuff's pretty cool, and the bad cop has to be like, no, it's shit.
No, let's take this quartz key and a couple of those ciphers. What was that one? You know, that one that was like kind of cool.
I think you perked up on the gauntlet.
I don't know.
Get that idol that you throw at someone to heal them.
Sure, whatever.
That's hilarious to me.
That one he wants a lot for because it's a good amount of healing.
Yeah.
1d4 a week.
It's 4d8.
You said 1d4
No, it's 4d8.
per week.
Yeah.
I can heal more than that by resting.
Yeah, but in an emergency, that's like between life and death.
I'd rather spend that money on booze.
Okay.
How much is that one, though? Maybe
Yeah,
the
how
lady
much
will
is
want
it?
it.
He was hoping to get 1,000 for it because it's reusable.
Well, he was also hoping to get a dick in his ass because that's not happening.
Gone for that.
It's not that funny.
It surprised me, okay?
Well, so hop back for a second. You wanted to buy the iron key for yourself or for the lady?
No, the lady wants the iron key. It's weird. It's interesting. But she wants weird and interesting. That's what I'm trying to go
All right.
for.
So he asked for 12.
Yeah, cool. 9.
10.
9.5.
Sold.
Good.
Just
Now,
to be
a couple
obnoxious
of
to
these
Steve.
ciphers. How much did we get? Like 500 golds left. How much are these ciphers?
Well, the rosewood idol he wanted a lot for because it's
Fuck him.
reusable healing. That's not something you usually get.
Laid is another thing he doesn't usually get.
Jesus,
Are there
savage,
any-
man.
Are there any items we haven't gone over in his cart?
Let me just quickly bring through. There was 2 other books we didn't mention. Oh, actually 3 books I missed. The Ziggle.
Zig! We have to
Ziggles.
move them all
Move Zig.
for great justice. How much is it?
The Ziggle thing is written on silk. bound in leather with trimmed rabbit fur. And it's written about arcane research. There's a grimoire of Throda, which is bound in platinum plates. And written about alchemy. And then the Librum of Myths and Legends. And that's a pretty common looking book by comparison to everything else. That, I think, is everything. There's regular magic items for Spell Scroll of Fog Cloud, an Ever Smoking Bottle, the Broom of Flying, the Periapt of Wound Closure, Boots of Elvenkind, Potion of Fire Breath, and then the trinkets. There is 2 different oil lamps, one set with moonstones, and an ivory flute engraved with alchemical symbols.
What was the lamp again? Sorry.
So there's one lamp that's set with moonstones, and there's another one that's just a brass oil lamp.
The moonstones one sounds kind of interesting.
Make a history check.
Freaking
There
fire.
you go.
Yeah. This really weird looking lamp set with moonstones was supposedly lost with a legendary adventurer.
Oh, snap.
That sounds like a winner. How much are you looking for, Wolfa?
Yeah, well,
That one he was hoping for 15 gold.
I'd go for 10. But unless anyone else disagrees for adding this to the list.
No, that's good. He's willing to do 10. He's kind of like, all right, yeah, he's been knocking me down to 10 for most of these. And then he points out the other oil lamp. He said, but this one. And he waves his hand over the top of it, and it lights.
So it's a lamp that lights up when you don't touch it.
I
And he waves
clap.
his hand over it again, and it goes off.
I clap at it. Does that do anything?
It is not a clap on.
Had to try.
It's a wave on.
It's a wave on.
That one's actually kind of neat.
Lamp.
Actually, how common are those things?
Huh?
Does that seem like something that's common?
It's not super common, but you feel like if you have a good understanding of alchemy or magical construction, you could probably make one.
That's an industry right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still burns the oil, but it just will ignite on its own.
Use that for survival.
It's kind of neat, but I don't know that that's something that she would like.
I kind of feel like it is. It's pretty obvious, like, woo, mystical.
Fair. How much is he looking
He's
for?
hoping for 25 for that.
$15.
20.
$17.
20.
$17.
How about 19?
$15.
How about 18?
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Let's grab a bunch of these fucking trinkets and ciphers now and fucking get out of here. What adds
Yeah.
up to 500 gold?
Less than now.
Shh.
Alright, just to speed up along play for the moment, I would say you probably can talk him into giving you the silver gauntlet that gives you a bonus once a week on intimidation. And you can probably get the rest of the trinkets. Because there's only like 5 more.
Yes. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it!
Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Awesome.
Yes.
Color coding, and then I'm going to make note of the book that Steve bought.
What's the name of the book that I bought that can't open?
The Empyrean Codex of Geta.
Imperial Gatum. Okay.
So you go back to her, and you show her all this crap, which you guys got. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Nice.
trinkets.
9 trinkets.
A cipher. 1, 2, 3 books. The rod. And 2 scrolls. So she's pretty content with what you guys found.
Sweet.
Sweet.
She thinks she can at least flip some of these things for a profit.
We got them on the cheap, man.
Does she know about the approximate value of what these things are and then how much we paid for them? I was trying to sweet talk this lady before, too.
Yeah, we talked to her yesterday, and then today you came into her playing bagpipes again. And she's like, hey. Not when I'm documenting.
Documency.
Yeah.
The newest trend, bro.
Do I only have that? Hey, I got a didgeridoo. I can play that instead.
No.
Yeah, so she originally wanted like 1,000 gold for the rare tome. You guys for like 500. 50% discount for helping her out.
Do we have any money left over?
I have 240 on my character.
I have
Okay.
exactly 500.
Oh,
I got
nice.
2.
Are you sure? Only 50%?
She'll maybe go down to 400.
400? Alright, sounds good. I'll put up 200. Other people want to put up some.
I mean, I can put up 200 unless anyone else wants to throw in.
So that's
I can throw in some as well.
So who has more than 100 to put, or who has 100 to put in? Because then the 4 of us.
I do.
As do I. As does Zach. And I think Brent spent all his money.
Yep.
Mike
got-
spent all his money.
For
Jeff, do you have any cash monies?
Yeah, I totally spent all
I
my
have
money.
300.
Do you want to throw in 100 for the team?
I suppose.
All right. So the 4 of us will each throw in 100, and we get the book.
yay.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Da-da-da.
More importantly, what was it going to take to sweet talk this lady?
To what? To
You
what
know,
end?
A couple of drinks, some candlelight, some soft music.
Report to the
maybe played by
tavern
me.
ASAP. We'll bang, okay?
Yeah, I'd say give one more persuasion check for that particular endeavor.
Oh my god. All these persuasion checks.
Hey, you try and do different stuff. You can't be charming all the time. There you go. She's willing to go on a date.
Yeah, she is. Of course she is. The Gimli Basdal. Gimli, what's my fucking name?
Finley Gadsby.
Gimdal Basley. Yeah, there we go.
Gimbal Batsley.
Or Gooble Gobble. One of us. We accept her.
One of us.
One of us.
Who wants to
Google
hold
Gobble,
on to the
Google
book?
Gobble.
I'll hold on to it.
Cool.
I play that ocarina very softly and seductively.
Okay.
What does she say?
She's apparently willing to, pick her up after 9 o'clock.
As the crow flies.
Yeah.
Skills.
So yeah, Steve gets the full dump of
Gross.
animal hybrids that we saw before, which I'm pretty sure we added to the image. Yep. So within the book is all those images.
Where is that?
It's attached to the framed sketch
Oh,
handout.
okay. Yeah, let me. Oh, right. That's all those links. Okay.
All the random links.
Yeah.
Um,
Owl cat.
looking through this, anyone who needs to reference the book can get a +2 to knowledge checks related to owls, bears, and other hybrids. And Steve, since you're fiddling through it, just make an intelligence save.
I would laugh if this book is just like a really super elaborate pop-up book. It's a children's novel.
You think, knowing that Professor Humes was really big into ciphers, you think there's a hidden message somewhere in the book.
Oh, neat.
Huh.
Well, I know what. Well, gonna work on that later.
Yeah. All right, and now it is 9:10. So do we want to continue, or do we want to call it for tonight? Now that we did
Who
all the
wants to
fun
call
side
it?
quest.
And it's only 9 o'clock.
Well, we have work in the morning, and I have to get up early. So
That's what you sound like right now.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we all got those job things.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got through cool side quest stuff, and then we'll get back to the main part 3 of Act 1 next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I mean D&D. Can we fight that kraken in the ocean?
Spells sometime soon.
I mean, if it was an actual kraken, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna go well.
What if it's just like a sponge doodle?
What if it's just like becomes my friend?
You do that. Be friends with the
You
kraken.
can't seduce everything.
I don't seduce everything. I
Cartman-
befriended an interdimensional monster, okay?
If Eric Cartman can seduce Cthulhu, he can. The dwarf can do that. He just has to roll really
Is the
awesome.
dwarf Eric Cartman.
How is this more
He might be.
importantly?
I don't know.
We have to find out how my date with this. What is she, an elf?
Mm-hmm.
The elf. Dwarves and elves, man.
I mean, I don't discriminate.
That's good.
You should
That's good.
definitely know her name.
Serendipity.
All right, this is gonna go well. I can
She's
tell.
always there when I need her to be.
Use that.
Got him.
Got it.
Get him. Get him.
Yeah, that's smooth AF right there.
Yeah, that is pretty smooth. Do it.
Slick.
All right,
Nice.
Jen. I will send out some notes in a little bit to those that need to know them, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks, and we'll continue.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we get experience for all that?
Yes.
Awesome.
We are going to just do kind of expositionally upgrading rather than tracking XP.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Just because I'm throwing so much random crap into this that tracking XP can be a pain.
Sure.
Cool.
Cool, man.
Cool.
Cool as the beans.
All right. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Righto.
Check you later.
No, you won't. No balls.
See you later.